So recently, I had a few people ask me, what did I think about the Cyberpunk 2077 controversy? And do I think that this outrage is going to affect the performance sales of the game when it actually releases? And to be honest with you, I did not know that this was a thing. I didn't know that people were upset at Cyberpunk. Last time I checked, I thought people were praising Cyberpunk, with Keanu Reeves and all that good stuff, but apparently not because the LGBTQ community, at least I think that's what they call themselves now, because they just keep adding letters to it, so I can't keep up. But apparently, people in that community is very upset, so to speak, on progressive Twitter. So I guess I'm gonna have to go to Twitter and read these tweets. Great. Okay, so Ben Roswell says CW transphobia also. Fuck this in every possible sense. The trans misogyny, is that even a word? On display is gross and is going to get people hurt. If you are still considering supporting CDPR or Cyberpunk 2077, stop now. Caitlin says, I don't want transphobes to write anything relating to trans people. I've already decided to pirate the game when it comes out because of their earlier incident. Well, this is not the first time that this studio has gotten themselves in trouble, apparently. Let's keep reading. Emma Bradley at Mbia Art. Oh yeah, you're just so creative. Despite the direction CDPR has taken away from traditional Cyberpunk, I still thought it could at least be an enjoyable game. Wouldn't usually comment, but this, wow. Way to turn an IP with tons of queer trans fans into trans fetish porn, guys. Whole new level of awful. Wait, how does this particular ad, how does this affect the gameplay, and how does this make it not an enjoyable game? It's okay. So this one singular picture, just the game is awful. Oh my god. But then again, Emma is a woman, so there's that. She's going off of emotions, or she could just be bandwagon. She could just literally just be bandwagoning on the outrage. That happens, especially on Twitter, because we live in groupthink. But let's keep reading. So, Katie Knit quoted for I don't even want to try to pronounce it. Reza Shuk, I think that's how you say it. The fictional anti-advertisement is also an effort to increase empathy for the LGBTQ community among video game consumers. That was a quote, I guess, from them. And she said, this isn't increasing empathy, though. It just reads as an ill-intentioned joke. How is that a joke? Okay. I guess we can read a few more. Says, let's see here. I think this is Freya Airlings. I think that's how you say it. Guess what? You fucking failed. The armchair bigots are out in full force because of you using your art to amplify their transphobic views. This is your fault. Redishuk. I don't know how to say it, man. You did this. You empowered the bigots. Be proud. What the fuck? God damn. And this is exactly reason why. This is the reason why I don't give a fuck about what people outrage about, because 9 times out of 10 it's stupid. It has literally nothing to do with anything important. This is not important. This is literally the most minute thing you can literally outrage over. But That's the society we live in. Everybody is so goddamn soft. Everybody is just so hypersensitive over every little thing that happens. This is honestly not a big deal. It really isn't. You want to know why it's not a big deal? Because it's a goddamn video game. This is a fictional world with fictional characters, with people that don't exist, narratives that don't exist. Like, I would understand if this was actually a ad on a billboard in like New York somewhere, you know, blown up like that. Then I honestly would maybe understand why people would be outraged by it. But in all actuality, it's just completely just dumb. People just getting pissed over a goddamn video game. An ad in a video game. I honestly think that I am part of a very small percentage of people in this world that actually use their brain and their logic. You know, I'm just convinced at this point. This is why I don't give a shit about progressive Twitter. Like people, and then on top of that, you got people that get mad. And then you have people that bandwagon and ride the wave of the rage because they just want to be involved. They want to get likes on their tweets too. So I'm just going to say something in agreement. Like, I don't get it, man. I don't understand. But I'm just going to actually read on a little bit. I'm going to see on the developer side. So apparently they doubled down and they defended it, which is good for them. They're not on this I'm sorry train. So that's what's up. So developer CD Projekt Red is defending the use of transgender imagery in its highly anticipated role-playing game Cyberpunk 2077. Let's see. Let's get to the good stuff. So it says, while the studio debuted a new trailer for the game during this year's E3, the image in question appeared in a blog post. And this thing is small, by the way. Like this image that people like this, they just literally caught it through the demo. Somebody literally just depicted this out. Like, do people even have anything better to do with their fucking time? You know, just wow. It wasn't even blown up or huge. It was just like kind of like one of those bus stop size advertisements. But okay, let me keep reading. So the image in question appeared in a blog post on NVIDIA's official website promoting its new ray tracing technology. The screenshot shows a dark stairwell lit by several glowing neon advertisements. One ad is for a drink called Chromaticor, and it features a model who appears female but clearly has a penis. The ad slogan reads, "Mix it up." The ad itself isn't very controversial, but CD Projekt Red's shaky history with the transgender community has some questioning. Okay, so hold on, let me slide down and get to the kind of ad, like the defense. Now it said Cyberpunk 2077 is a dystopian future where mega corporations dictate everything. Regishek, I hope I'm saying this right, said they try to and successfully influence people's lives. They shove products down their throats. They create those very aggressive advertisements that use and abuse a lot of people's needs and instincts. So hypersexualization is apparent everywhere, and in our ads there are many examples of hypersexualized women, hypersexualized men, and hypersexualized people in between. This is all to show that much like our modern world, the hypersexualization in advertisements is just terrible. It was a conscious choice on our end to show that in this world, in a world where you are a cyberpunk, a person fighting against corporations. The advertisement is what you're fighting against. Okay, so that makes perfect sense. But as you can see, well, not see, but what I read earlier from these damn progressive tweets, people are angry at this explanation also. A perfectly logical explanation. So big corporations are they're responsible, and your mission as the person playing the game is to fight against these evil corporations, basically. So basically it's just reflecting real life. It's reflecting basically abuse and exploitation of things, because let's be all honest here, big corporations do this shit in real life. So I get it. I totally understand. So that makes sense. But of course, people don't fucking understand logic. People just want to fucking feel their emotions. I'm so emotional. I'm so angry. And plus, I want clicks and likes on my fucking post. So let me just be angry. Like, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, on either side, angry, bigots, quote unquote, or you are progressive, either side, both of you all sound like some dumbasses. I'm just gonna say this. It's a fucking video game, man. It is a video game. It's not real. So both sides, neither of you are right. All of you are just acting stupid. But anyway, hit that like button, slap that subscribe button, man. I'm out.